What's up, everyone? Nethervvoid here with more Factorio, episode 10. Not that deep into this series, actually, and I feel like I'm learning a lot. I'm doing a lot off camera, actually, on my test world, learning how to play this game. There's a few things I want to do. This episode is going to be about how to branch manufacture, sorry. We'll be getting to that pretty late in the episode, so let's get right into it. I want to show you how to copy settings. You can see I set up all these smart inserters to insert properly and not insert plates and only insert ores. And also, which I didn't mention, you have to tell it to insert coal or it won't do that. So the way to do that, to copy the settings here, is to shift right click, and you can see it's copied, and then left click on what you want to copy to. Okay, it's not doing it because let me just pick this guy up. So we'll set, and I pushed the wrong button because of my stupid taskbar down there. So let's set this guy up to insert, right? So now he's inserting nothing. Shift right click and hold shift left click. There, I just copied it. Pretty cool, huh? That's one way to do it very easily. Obviously I had tons of these dudes to set up, so that saved me tons of time. I reset this whole forge and now it's working correctly. So now the second thing I want to do is I'm going to reduce the input output on this thing to 4 chests each. That's because primarily the plates are going to be coming out of this line right here, and this line is going to be empty a lot of the time. And to reduce that issue, I'm going to put 2 on each side. I don't really need 6 inserters on each. That's just kind of overkill. So what I'm going to do is just pick this up, and then I'm going to dump some of these down here. Well, I better not. Well, yeah, that makes sense anyway, because that's more like what it will be like. It's going to be more like that, because more of that will come down this line and just kind of end up over here. So I'll do the same thing on these dudes with iron here, which means I'm going to need to move this guy, which I don't mind. I have to reset, remember, that whole thing up. So I need to move this. I end up moving stuff a lot in this game, which is a little unfortunate, but there's really no way around it, so really nothing you can do about it. So let's set this back up, and we'll use this smart inserter to, because we're going to set up the green, right? We need to, this is green, isn't it? Okay, so green to green, and then we're going to do it again with the chest. There. Oh, and we almost forgot. We shouldn't have to go here to here, but I'm going to do it anyway because I don't see a green line here. There we go. It's hard to tell. One thing I wish they do is have a way where you could click something and see, and like be hovering on something and see everything that's attached to. That would really help. So this is going to say when we have less than 1,000, or is it 1,000? Yeah, I want to say maybe we should make it 2,000 steel. Less than 2,000 steel produce, right? So it's going to do that. Less than 2,000 steel. Also, since I think these are at, what, 8,000K? Let's go look. What's the top one? 8,000? 500? Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, 8,000. These things hold, I think it's like 4,200 each or something like that. And so you don't want it all stacked up into one chest. You want it to be spread apart a lot. I'll probably be bumping up the capacity over there just to cause it to spread out more. So this is one way to even it out here, which we'll get to that in a second. That's actually not what I wanted to talk about. I want to fix the raw material input because what's happening is with this thing full of iron plates like this, if I just connect it in right here, all I ever get is iron plates. And so the steel production becomes what you primarily are doing until you don't need more steel. Normally that wouldn't be a problem if all my furnaces could do steel production, but they can't. Only 8 can, and so most of the forge sits just basically unused. So the way to fix that, and I'm going to need 1, 2, 3 more of those actually for a later piece, is to put in 2 splitters here and then output the 1 output into this guy right here. And so we're going to have to do it directly into that, actually. So let's do this. No, we want it in the top side of that, don't we? So what we want to do is that, and we're going to put it in right. Let's see, how are we going to do that? Yeah, something like that. So we're going to need that and maybe that. There, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that to here. So I'm going to take that last splitter and put it here. Now that should split all these dudes evenly, because what it's going to do is move this over to here, And these guys are just going to kind of randomly get split up over here, but we won't have an output for there. So it's basically going to swap in plates. It's going to swap in those iron plates. So let's see it work here. You can see there's some iron plate in there, and that's good. And then it gets stopped up. Interesting. I'm not too worried about that. Well, there's really... Yeah, it does nothing. That sucks. Oh, well, it's inputting from all the sides, so I'm not too concerned about it. That's probably... Well, it'll clear out eventually, I guess. Look at all those iron plates getting cleared out. Wait, what's going on here? Ah, we don't have one of these guys. We're missing one. And we... Well, I don't want to move that dude. So I think we're going to go around him. Let's do this. Well, there we go. Oh, nope, not that. So let's go around that dude. There we go. Yeah, again, if you could see, it'd be really nice to be able to see what circuit we're on here. So you can see all our forges are working now. We're getting full output here. That's going to fill everything up really fast. And you can see we're not even getting past the first two most of the time. So it's kind of stupid to have 6. We don't need 6. It's fine. The max output is giving us only this many at this point. Now, when we add more furnaces to our central forge area, that might be an issue, but for now, it's fine. So I've set that up. I finished fixing the input, the raw material inputs. I'm going to build 4 more labs right now because our science is falling a little behind. Why do we not? Oh, okay, because we're producing new green science packs. So let's get those in there like so. And we're going to have an issue with this belt right here. Why is it turning all the way around? Oh, it's because it's going in the side right there. We'll just turn this. Yeah, let's just do that. So we'll do that. I don't know, whatever. Who cares, right? And then this guy can go right into that. There. There. Fix that issue. Not really. Not really. We could just go the other direction. Let's do that. We're going to go around this way. So I think we can actually fix this issue right over here. So we'll just run it up to the side. But instead of joining up with this guy right here, because... Oh, we can join it right there, actually. We'll join it right there. There we go. Now we're coming in the top side of that. So we don't need this anymore. Because I don't want to... We're basically going to run into not having enough room for our new labs. So we've got our labs. Well, we have 3 of them. Let's start placing them. Now that we have the larger poles, power poles, we can just put them wherever we want. There we go, power poles. Let's put this guy here. And we'll put another one up here. There we go. I don't think we really need that. It's not helping us at all. Let's get rid of this network here. We don't need it anymore. So we're going to put those labs in, get them all working. Oh, we do need something for this, don't we? Let's reroute that, but I think we can do it from over here. It's probably shorter. So, get close enough. There we go. I wonder if we can reach all the way down here. Nope. That's okay. They're full anyway. Okay, we're gonna fill up stone fast. Again, that's totally fine. I really just want to move that stone so I can put new stuff there. Okay, so it's totally empty now. Okay, good. We have 3 of them full now? Wow, that's crazy. Oh wait, I need a little bit of stone just in case. Okay, let's put this copper in somewhere just because I don't want to hold on to it. It's stupid too. Okay, there we go. He's going to be producing copper for a while. Okay, so we've got more labs here. Let's get our second set of labs in. Let's get some of that going on. And we're going to automate these guys eventually at some point. Where do we have these guys? Down there. So we'll put... Okay, we're going to keep up with what we've got. Like that. We're going to need some long inserters as well. And we don't have any. Alright, 4 of those. Let's put in the electric here. Oops. We're only going to need that. There we go. Perfect. And the long inserters. Okay. Oh, that guy's right. Okay, well that's fine. I can fix that in a second here. Alright, we'll just do it like this instead. There. In fact, do we need that guy now? We do for just that one dude. Why don't we just move this dude over to here, and then we'll just do that. There we go. Alright, so now we've got 8 science labs. Double the science production. It's going to help a lot. We're kind of falling behind in science a little bit for the next project I want to do. Okay, so I did that. Next up is fix the bus outflow. So what I want to do is I want to straighten this bus out. I don't like the way it is. I want the bus to come straight out of this line right here, which means we'll have to move this wall sooner than I wanted to, but I don't really care. I want the bus to be exactly how I want the bus. So we're gonna fix this up. We're gonna cut it about right there. And I think that actually gives me enough room to do even those lines out like I wanted to. So we're going to do this. This one's okay, but I don't like this part. No, I did want to run it into there. This is what's messed up. So normally you're going to get this outside line to be the only thing that you're getting, right? And of course, when you split it like this, it's still going to be on the outside on all 4 of these outputs. So instead of running into this direction, we should have just ran it the other direction. So let's do that instead. So let's fix all this right here. And we're going to move that too, so it's not that big of a deal. So remember, it's going to be coming out this side normally. So we'll just run it in like that. Right? And then what we're going to do, let's see. No, that's not how I wanted to do it. How did this work? How did this work? That's not how it works. I have a little picture of how I wanted it to work. Yeah, that kind of works. That kind of works. I don't know. I kind of like this way right here. Ah, yeah, so we would do this. This guy is just coming out the correct way, and this guy has to turn back. So that is the prime setup for if you have mostly plates on this side, okay? Like, let's empty this out. I'll show you what I mean. Let's just redo this. How can we redo this without screwing this up? Here, we'll do that. There we go. There. So we have no plates on this input. Let's just pick them all up. Okay? Let's pick all these plates up. So now we only pretty much have plates coming in on one side, and we're still getting pretty even output. There's a little bit of extra output on this side. I'm not exactly sure why that is, but it doesn't matter. It's pretty good. That's pretty decent for what I want to do. It is backing up over here. And it's not getting any on the inside track here. That's because this guy is not putting anything out, right? So actually, no, it's fine down here. That's the main point. This doesn't need to back up. This is what we care about. These 2 tiles right there. So let's duplicate that over here. It's really, this game is about figuring out the belts, because that's really the hardest part. This is where I was turning in. I could really, let me turn in right here, because I like to, it's easier to see what's going on. And then we'll do the same with this side. This is going to be opposite. We're going to have to build this one exactly the opposite, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to build, that's going to be our splitter. We should have 3 now. We do. So we've got our splitter there, and we've got our splitters there. Now remember, this is going to be exact mirror opposite. So we're going to turn in that direction. And these are going to come out straight. Oops. No, don't run into each other. There, now this iron bus is set up. So what I'm going to do now is get the buses close together, the iron and the copper, and then we'll have a working bus. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to put a piece in the middle. There's a reason for that. Because I'm going to be doing a lot of underground stuff, and I'm not sure I'm going to be able to go under all belts. Oh no, it won't matter. It shouldn't matter. I might have to have 2 things in the middle. Because see, these will only go, like if you try to go underneath, see, you can go to there, you can have 1 space in the middle. Even that you can't do. You can only really go past 4. So we're going to have to run the central buses together, which I don't really mind. Let's do that. So it's time to turn these together. So this is going to make this outside line a little slower than the inside. It is going to unbalance them a tiny bit, but it's not that big of a deal. We have we have an uneven amount on this side, and I would like them more to this side. So we're going to have this be, oh no, yeah, that's still going to be a thing. We'll have this be the iron bus, and we'll have this be the copper bus. Well, this won't be it, but you'll see. So we're going to turn that sucker in this way, and we're going to kill that because it's going to be a turn. Like that. There we go. Again, we don't need that. There. So I just wanted to get that bus fixed up. So now we're all fixed up. Let's connect the iron again. There we go. All connected. So now, see, iron is splitting evenly. See how it was coming in all evenly? You can see it right here stacking up evenly. That's what I want. It's balanced based off the first two here, not the full system, because most of the iron will be coming out of there. So these aren't even picking the... Are they picking them up? Wow, they're really slow. Why are they moving so slow? And you know what? These guys are not connected to the system. Oh, yeah, they are. Wait. Oh, no, they're not. They're not doing anything. What are these guys doing? Yeah, if greater than 1K. I didn't set those guys up. That's part of the green network, right? So let me make some more green. And let me just... I'll show you the copy. We're going to copy this. So we're going to shift right-click and copy. And you should see a green go up to that. And it didn't do it. I thought you could copy these. Weird. It's pretty sure you could. Copy, paste. Nope, not working. So let's put this guy on the green, and it won't do it. Well, let's just pick them up, I guess. I thought these guys were on the green. I don't know why they won't work. Output, output. And let's set the... Oh, they can't because they're not connected, so let's connect them. Why won't that work? It's too far... Oh, I'm too far away from it. Duh. Okay, so let's try that again. Let's try that again, but from over here. I need to be close to both. So we'll right-click this guy and left-click, and it's still not working. Oh, well, let's do it by hand. There we go. Now those guys are connected to the green system. So we're going to say greater than 1,000. Actually, probably should be 2,000, but we'll say 1,000. Oh, I'm out of power, so I got to fix that. But let's fix this thing first. Greater than 1,000, go for it. Greater than 1,000, go for it. So I think what's happening is I've got a lot more stuff hooked up now, and I need to expand my power system. So what happens is it slows down since it's running on its... This is running on the power system. It eventually runs out because it can't keep up supplying the coal. It doesn't have enough power to supply it with coal even. So what I'm going to do just to get it going again is I'm going to manually put some coal in here. In fact, I'm going to put a box down that just feeds it. I'll put 2. And I'll put just some regular inserters there. That'll get us going for now, and then I'm going to build another line. So let's get some coal. We don't need maybe, I don't know, 100 pieces. Oops, I don't need plates. Should have brought another stack because I'm going to need to fill... Actually, I probably just could fill a couple burners and it'd get us going. So let me get, I don't know, a couple stacks. Let's just do this. There we go. Let's just get this one guy. Actually, let's get both of these dudes working. This should be enough to get it going and start placing down some stuff kind of slow. It'll get faster over time and everybody will get the required... Oh, this guy won't work because he's too far away. There we go. Do I need that now? I sure do. I think this guy should be able to get everybody. Oh, I need more power poles already? Jeez. He can't. I wonder if he's able to hear. He can. Yeah, he can. Let's just put him there. Now he can get everybody. Alright, so that guy's... We're back up and running here. And we need to make another line. Which means I'm going to have to do a splitter. I didn't even think of that. That's okay. I can do a splitter right there. Do I have any? I probably don't. Eventually I'll get some splitters being created. I want to make it so I'm really not crafting anything eventually. But for now, I'm just going to have to do what I have to do. So we're going to split right there. Right? And we're going to do that. And we're going to run it this way so we can have another dude right here. We need 5 burners. This is pretty normal. We do this a lot. I thought I already had some of that, so let's go look. Let's go look at what I got down here. I don't want to recreate stuff that I already have. I don't. Okay, that's fine. So let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Okay. And we're going to need another pump. So we're going to pump. Do we need some... We're going to need underground pipe. 2 of them. Ooh, this is going to be weird. Because now see, this is going to move in that way. And that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. I'm just wasn't really ready for that. So we're getting attacked. I need to go down there and make sure those guys have enough. Well, let's just wait. It should be fine for now. Let's get rid of these. So we got that. We got pumps. We got... Where's everything else? Oh, it's already in there. Let's just put the pump down. So, let's see. No, we'll do the burners first. The burners. So the pump, which we're going to do first because I lied. How many spaces away is this? So we're here, right? We're over it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's a tree in the way, of course. So let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So we'll put these in. We know we're going to have to run. There you go. We have to have room for this. So let's turn this thing immediately. There we go. Oops. We should put the splitter in right now. Actually, no. We just turn this, don't we? We split right there, and then we turned it in. So I can split it right there. Let me put another splitter in. There we go. And we're going to turn it down this way. Oops. There we go. We'll just bring it down a little ways here. Get rid of the trees. We have a little bit of copper over here. We don't really care. We're not concerned at this point. Yeah, we're going to have to expand fairly soon. And also, I can also do solar. So I'm going to be doing solar fairly soon. It depends on how complicated they are. If they're really complicated, I'm just going to automate them and forget about it. Forget about it. How much time do we have left? Wow, not much. I really wanted to get some stuff. We might have to just call this odds and ends. Sometimes we have these utility videos where I don't really do a lot. Alright, so now we can put in our burners, right? There we go. We can put our in... Oh, that's not where they're supposed to go, actually. Like at all. Okay, we can put our inserters in. No, that's number 2. And it's on the wrong side. Wait, why isn't this closer together then? That's an interesting question. Why isn't this right here? Well, let's pick it up. The answer is because I didn't put it there. Really. Alright, let's redo this. Now, I am going to need to leave a power pole there. And I think these guys... Okay, let's just put these down, right? It's one further away. There we go. Okay, so those are set. Now let's put the burners in. Let's do this backward. Okay, the burners are in. Now the underground pipes. Like that, and then the pump. It didn't go in. Oh, it did go in. Okay, so the pump's in now. Inserters. Oh, I know why. Oh, the inserters are on this side. There we go. And now we know where the splitter goes. Right there. Oops. Alright. There we go. Now all I need to do is give this guy a little bit of push here. Like that. And then we need to connect them. In fact, I'm just going to connect them with this because I think it's going to go... Yeah, I can hit that with that. And then we'll just go out here. I should be able to hit everybody with that. There we go. We just added 50% to our power capacity there. So perfect. We're back up to speed with that and only have 6 minutes left. That sucks balls. Okay. But that's okay. We don't really care. What else do we have to do? What's left? We have a lot left, actually. I wanted to get the gear production and wire production lines set up. That might take longer than I really have space. We also need to put these back in, but I wanted to pick up all this garbage because I'm just going to run these lines all the way down. All the way down to where they connect, like right here. I'm not going to be turning or anything. Right, I'm going to run these buses all the way down. Let's go see. We should have a lot more of these fast. We have a lot more there, but let's go pick up some more fast transports. I wonder why this isn't working. What's going on here? Oh, there are no more gears. Okay. So let's get this working. Let's get this all set up. I think that's a 6. Let's try that. Nope. They are not set up. So let's put the bus in. Let's just put the whole bus. Let's do the whole thing. All the way down to where it's needed. Right there. So because this bus is going to run our entire factory. That's why I'm setting this up. We might need more throughput and all those kind of things, but we don't want to ever have to set this up again. This is supposed to feed everything we have now. And we'll just run the bus out when we're building new stuff, like when we need more space. So yeah, it's coming in pretty even. Awesome, that is awesome. Love to see that. So what I'm going to do, I need a line to feed in here, right? So what I'm going to do is create, and I don't think I need to create any, but let's create some more because I'm going to need to use these a lot. And we actually need the fast ones. So why don't we make some of those? We don't need the regular underground ones. We need fast underground. We need 2 of those right off the bat. We can't even look at how many gears it takes. 20 gears. That's why I need to set up gear production. So basically, I'm going to be setting gear production up. I kind of don't want to do it here, but I'm going to put something else over there. So it needs to be over here probably. Maybe I can put inserters over here. That is not a bad idea. So I need to put a branch manufacturing line for circuits. I need to do one for inserters, and then I need to do one for belts. And then that will get me everything I need to make science packs. So I want to do circuits here. I'm going to do gears and stuff here. And then I'm going to do inserters here since inserters use a lot of gears, pretty sure. I have a big, I have a spreadsheet set up for this on my seeds document that's in the video description, linked in the video description. And yep, iron gear is for inserters and belts. So I'm going to do iron gears, inserters, then belts, circuits here, and then science packs, and then I'm going to automate my science down there. So let's get these lines fed again. I'll show you what I was talking about. So we're going to take this out right here, and we're going to turn this, right? So let's give this thing a little bit of space. You'll see why in a sec. First, I'm going to let's see, two fast splitters off of this to split this line, and I'll show you why I'm doing 2. You would think, oh, you only need 1. If I split this line, 25% of it's going to head this direction. Now, when I'm producing something, I really don't want to do that. That means this will be at full capacity and this will be at 50% capacity. So I'm going to take another splitter to split some of this capacity back to the belt that just got pulled from so that it leaves it relatively even. So if I keep pulling like that, the belt will stay relatively even all the way down the production path, right? So let me split it right here like that, and then I can run this guy this direction, and actually it can just be the regular line. Oh, that's not what I want. Let's kill that. I did that in the wrong spot. I need to do these as underground first. So we'll just put these in like that at first. We don't care. Let's pick these up. I always need plates anyway. I'm going to put that splitter back in. Now it won't interfere. See, it's not picking up from that copper line. So there, now it's being fed. So in order to keep it from taking up so much of my regular line, though, I'm going to put a splitter back in right over here, a fast splitter. There, now it kind of evens it back out, which is nice. In fact, it's not evening it out at all. It looks like it's not evening it out at all. It looks like I just made it worse, really. Huh, interesting. Well, once I split this side, we'll see the same thing happen. Ah, I see what's happening over there. It's okay. It's fine. We'll look at that as see if it's a problem later. So we're going to surface these again on this side, like this, like that. See? So that's how I'm going to use that bus with it having more than one. I just put the copper underground, move, branch off, and now I've got that line running. So for this guy, this is real simple for now anyway. I'm just going to do that. I'm not going to worry about it. In fact, I'm going to use regular belt though here. There we go, to conserve some of our fast belt. Oops. There we go. Alright, so that extends our bus out exactly how I want it. We're pretty much at the time. I did not get to create any of the automation, really just fixing everything up. That's okay. I'm not really concerned about that. There's still a little bit more to do with balancing belts because it looks like this side of the line is really unbalanced, and it shouldn't be. It should be pretty balanced right in here. So it's probably just because, oh, these guys are running slow again? Oh, okay, the electricity, it's when my lights go on. It's a massive drain on the system. You can see nothing's running again. That's interesting because I just did a whole bunch of this. I don't know why this is happening. Okay, let's see if I can just get this thing up and running again. Maybe I need another whole set. I need to analyze my power pretty soon here. That's really kind of what's going on too. Let's get all these guys working, I guess. I put it in there, huh? That should give us enough power. Oh, the light. So let me analyze it. Watch this. Oh, you know what? Where are lights? They're not consuming all that much. So there we go. Oh, that's because the lights are turning off. Oh, no, they're not. I don't understand. What's going on with this then? Oh, we're out of coal. Wow, I'm smart. John's the smartest guy in the world. Just want to let you know. So why don't we do this, I guess. Let's just mine the rest of this out. And then we're going to have to figure out what to do from there. We're going to have to figure out how to do this coal situation after that. Actually, we're not mining it all out, are we? Let's move these up a little bit. Because right here, there's a little bit extra. You see that? Alright. Okay, well, it won't be completely mined out after this, but we'll have to figure that out later. Alright. This guy should be able to get everybody. There we go. So that's what happened is we ran out of coal. Well, what we'll do is we'll start using this. We have close enough coal supply. We don't really care too much. So that should get us up to speed. We are over the time. And now that we've fixed all of our inputs and our bus, we should be good to go for now. Of course, someone calls when I'm recording, as always, every time. Wow, we're really backed up down here. Why do we have steel down there? We're going to have to... Yeah, we're going to have to pull off that steel off the main line. It couldn't grab it fast enough. That's interesting. How am I going to handle that? I could route the steel back, but that's kind of annoying. Should put the steel right here. Well, I'll figure that out off camera, and I'll show it to you next time when we get back to this. In fact, let me just pick that up so these guys can get moving, because we're getting a backup up here. So what it is I only have 4 guys pulling, and there was like massive amounts of steel coming through. There we go. We're good to go now. Anyway, as always, everyone, stay frosty.